for bully youth called I Matter. Due to her past experiences as the owner of a private care service, a nail technician, a customer service team leader, bank card credit analyst, and a medical claims insurance processor, Annette teaches others how to get up after getting kicked down, stepped over, and betrayed. Currently, as the founder of Capri Communications, Annette is hired for speaking and coaching, at such events as this, at different youth organizations, schools, colleges, churches, associations, small businesses, and fellow entrepreneurs on effective communication and positive leadership. So without giving any more to digest, please put your hands together and let's give a warm Girl Scout welcome to Miss Annette Capri.
Thank you so much. I will not be before you long because I know you have all this other wonderful stuff to do, but I'm so thankful to be here, and it's so wonderful to see you. I want to know, do you remember the song Lean on Me? Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Damn, I'm singing. That actually wasn't from, I thought of that when I was thinking about you guys coming in, because I used to be a Girl Scout, and I was thinking how important it is for moms and daughters to actually lean on each other, because that's your strength. That's where you both get both of your strength from. Moms get their strength from the daughters, and daughters get their strength from the moms. So when I was coming, I asked my daughter, I said, Mom, yeah, I do that sometimes too, because she thinks she sometimes is. What do you think the hardest part of being a daughter is? And I didn't know if she was going to be, and my daughter's 15, so I wasn't exactly sure what I should expect coming back to me, because we're honest with each other, but you have to, you ask. And she said, well, there's two things. And I was like, well, dang, I mean, I just wanted one, but okay, two is fine. She said, the first thing is that no matter what I say or what I think about afterwards or how I try to wiggle around it, I've come to the conclusion that Mom is always right. And I said, I don't know about always, but I thank you for that. And she said, two, the other thing that I'm concerned with or think is the hardest thing about being a daughter, and I don't know, girls, do you agree with that? That it's hard thinking, no matter what you try to do or try to be right, Mom always ends up being right. See, there you go, exactly. But she said the other thing that's hard is that she doesn't want to ever see or make a decision that will cause me pain or disappointment. Do you feel that way too? Do you feel that's hard? Like if you make a decision, Mommy won't, love you the same or do the same thing? Yeah. So I thought that was a good answer. So then I thought about us moms, and I said, with the moms, what do we find to be the hardest part, of being a mom? And I came to the conclusion that the hardest part is just making good decisions. You think so? Just because you don't know if the decision that you're going to make is going to be beneficial all the time, or if the decision that you make is going to, cause them some kind of pain later or some kind of trauma. Where you're like, oh my God, I wasn't trying to mess you up. I'm just, trying to get it together. So out of that, when I came here, I said, what can I give them? I said myself said, no, I'm joking. I want to do that. What is it that I can give them as a takeaway that will help in this little bit of time that we have that would be good for moms and daughters to learn how to make good decisions? Would that be helpful if I gave you like five little steps that you can actually do? And the steps are really, really basic. It's just for clear decision making. The first one is that you want to recognize what your dilemma is. Like, what really is the choice between, okay, and I said I was going to use a scenario. Do we join Girl Scouts or we don't join Girl Scouts? You know, that's a clear decision. Because we all know then there's options. You got to figure out, okay, the schedule. Do I really have time to drive here and there? And is it beneficial for me to take this time away from this? Because I know if I do this, then I'm going to have to do that. The other option, my daughter becomes better. She becomes more involved with others. She gets social skills. She gets team leading. She does all this other fun stuff. Then the other option is, if we don't do it, what am I getting away from her, taking away from her that she would get, and those things, and you just keep going back and forth. But the good thing is the next step is to just write down your options. Then the third thing is to gather information that's going to help you make that best decision. And it was given to me today, advice is just added vision. Does that make sense? Added vision. When you add, advice is just added vision. It's just to get you to think about another option. It doesn't mean that you have to take it. It just means it's another idea or something to view. And then the fourth thing would be you choose, you make a choice. You make that choice. And then the fifth thing would be to actually go ahead and act on it and live with your decision. Whatever it is, because you've already thought it through. You've already made that decision. Once you make, yes, we're going to join Girl Scouts, and this is going to be beneficial for both of us, you make the best of your choice. Whether it works out, it usually does work out when you take those steps. But if you don't take those steps, and sometimes even when we take the steps, we still have a misstep. You know, but at least you took the time to make a wise decision, and it helps you make a clear thought process for yourself. It gives you steps to think clear. Does that make sense? Was that helpful at all? Girls, I'm asking you because making a decision at this young age is really, really hard, but you want to try to do your best, right? Because that's why we became Girl Scouts. I used to be Girl Scout. I believe in the Girl Scouts. Yeah, I was. But the scripture, I always put faithful things in there. The scripture that follows that is iron sharpens iron. So one man sharpens another man. We all sharpen and make each other better by being, and I'm so happy that you're a part of the Girl Scouts because it's a beautiful organization. It really, really is. So I wanted to give you that, and I wanted to I thought of a poem just for you guys. And then I'm going to clear out your way and let you finish out your program. And I'm hoping that this is helpful to you as well. You and I plus God equals we. We can do anything as long as you and I just believe. No mountain too high and no valley too low. When we come together, our dreams can't say no. We can do the impossible, and our dreams won't stop. So live out our dreams until we make them wrong. Be resilient. God bless. Thank you.